Welcome to DeckSpeed build, where I'll explain and showcase a deck in a quick and concise video alongside a sample game so you can have all you need to start playing. This time we'll be talking about Wingate Revue Starlight post ReLive set. Thanks to the ReLive set, Revue got a much needed boost, and while it won't be meta defining or even particularly strong, until the movie set at least, this set did give some interesting and fun options to play with. I wanted to highlight this deck in particular for being pretty fun and unique in some aspects, and it shows off some of the stronger cards from the new set. First, let's go over the combos. Cinderella Lalafine is the level 1 combo and shows one of the first strengths of the deck, which is power gains when using act effects. She gains 1,500 power, making her 6,000 power total, and we have more than enough ways of triggering this when needed. The combo itself is on a wind trigger, which seems weird, but keep in mind that this is a set from before choice existed. The effect allows you to, on attack, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and add a Revue character if your hand is 6 or less. The most detrimental thing about the card is being on wind, and sometimes the weird hand condition. But depending on the situation and matchup, wind can be very useful too, so it's not all that bad. Our finisher is New Stage Akira. She requires to have another copy of herself in level to gain an extra 2000 power, and a few other cards in the deck share this requirement, so we want to level her as soon as possible. She's also a healer, and the combo is when she reverses the opponent, you can pay 2 and mill the bottom 4 of the opponent's deck 2 times, dealing damage equal to the number of climaxes milled. Effectively, it's 8 chances to hit a climax, and can even potentially force the opponent to refresh for the guaranteed damage. It's a very strong effect that will eat through compressed decks, but it's only held back by the need of a reverse, which can be very tricky at times, especially during level 3. For a quick rundown of the rest of the cards, we have 3 Pandora Misora as the Salvage Brainstormer. She also gives power when using an act effect, which she can trigger herself. 4 Phantom Nana, one of the best level 0s hands down, as she's a clean cut that gets 3000 power and gains a level cross turn, allowing you to be more aggressive. 2 Serious Practice Misora and Jisua also gives power when using an act and has 2 act effects itself, to give more power and even salvage. 2 Surprise Chocolate Hikari and Karen, mainly used as a red to access the Hikari early play, but it is a way to give power to your other characters, and it's a bomb. 2 My Own Shine Karen, another red that can also easily salvage characters. 4 Earth Goddess Yachio, she's a center runner with high power, so the ideal card going first. 2 Idle Banter for 2 Yashio and Mei, it's a drop searcher and gives a little bit more milling. 4 Cinderella Lalafine, 3 Fairy Godmother Aruru, she's the main beater that also gains power when using an act, and can rest another character to give herself 1000 power. 3 of the 2000 power backup. This might seem like a weird addition, but backups are act effects, so they will trigger all our power gaining effects, on top of the power of the backup itself, making our level 1s 8000 power or more. 1 Pointed Sword Nana, a weird but still effective anti-early play backup that, just like the previous card, will also trigger all our effects. 1 of the level 3 Killer Yashio, aside from gaining the power when attacking a level 3, it also has Twin Drive if the level 3 Akira is in your level. 1 Michiru backup, this is a potential 4000 power backup if you have Akira in your level, and adding the power boosters when using act effects, it can allow you to defend your characters even better. 1 of the Set 1 level 3 Nana, she has a particular use in this deck, mainly to boost Akira's power, and also, since she needs a reverse, Nana can put a low power character on the opponent's field so that Akira can easily get over it, which is a very cool play. 3 of the Hikari early play, this is the payoff for playing red, being a 4 or more character early play that stock heals and has high power. 2 Shiori Assist, a very strong card that can become an early play with Akira in level, boosts other characters by 2000 power, and digs for more cards. 4 New Stage Akira, 4 of the Wind Climax and 4 of the Gate Climax. Now let's get into the game. We're playing against another ReLive deck using Shot Door. Our hand is pretty good, especially because we opened Yashio Runner, and a couple of copies of the level 1 combo. Sadly, an early wind trigger with nothing to bounce, and they even cancel the damage. In the case you have an Akira in your initial hand, it's not a bad idea to keep it and clock her immediately to get the condition early on. Seems like the opponent doesn't have a good hand, so let's drop search. Set our back row that will help with power, and attack 3 times to keep up the pressure. We do take them to level 1, which is a bit concerning because of current combo. but with little time to search them, they only have access to one. So we do take a lot of damage. Now on our turn, it's time to combo as well. First brainstorming to get the level 1 backup and defend our Lalafins next turn. Sadly, no good hits on the first combo, so gonna get the level 0 bomb to help with color. Might as well pick up another backup with the second combo. And they back up in response, knowing that our card will be big on defense. And finally, picking up the level 1 Aruru Beater with the third combo. Getting the Hikari early play could have also been a good idea too. Now on their turn, they play some characters, salvage their Brainstormer for next turn, and since we will be around the same amount of damage as them, they play more defensively side attacking. Fortunately, our Lalafins live, and we drew into another of the wind climax, so we can do one more combo. And luckily enough, we do find the Akira finisher with that one. So if we get to level 3, we are absolutely going for that. The opponent knows they are in danger, so they will play the Aruru finisher trying to dig for their climax. But unfortunately they don't find it and just play another level 3 and 0 to front attack, and hope for the best. They do rarely take us to level 3, which is perfect. However, their characters are pretty big and likely to have a backup in hand. Playing Akira and the 2000 power assist to try to dig for another Akira, but we don't find anything. Attacking the level 3s is risky, but that's why we have Nana to play a level 0 from the opponent's waiting room into their open slot. My play is to attack the level 0 with Akira, but I get greedy with all the power Akira has and attack the middle level 3. And they indeed have the backup, but with all the other power boosts, Akira is still a little bit bigger. Again, don't be an idiot like me and do that. But we do get some good mills that help finish the game with the last attack. While not a high power deck, it's still pretty fun and has some really neat plays with all the act effects and experience. Akira is an extremely strong combo that can eat through compressed decks, with the only disadvantage of needing a reverse, which is sadly what holds her back so much. With all the power of more modern level 3s and the popularity of backups, you need to spend all your resources into a single Akira boosted by cards like Nana level 3 to be able to get a reverse. Lalafin combo isn't great either, as it's even tied to wind, but the deck speed is definitely appreciated, and her high power on defense with the right setup can easily allow you to loop the combo and avoid the opponent's reverse combos. Regardless, cards like Hikari early play and Nana Clean Cut are very powerful and great additions from ReLive, that will only get better with the Revue Movie set coming out in the next month, which can give Akira that extra boost she needs to have an easier time. Not Lalafin though, don't expect to see her come back anytime soon, especially with another certain level 1 combo that has deck speed, a better trigger, and a better color.